Welcome to globalheadwinds.com, your window into high-stakes game of geopolitics where power, strategy and ambition collide. Today we are diving into a fascinating and at times unsettling phenomena, the ruthless pursuit of spheres of influence by global powers. But first, let's rewind to a moment that stunned the world's strategic thinkers. When President Donald Trump, in his inaugural address, announced his intent to designate drug cartels as foreign terrorist organizations, eyebrows shot up across the global security community. Why? Because this classification would give the US a legal pretext to strike cartels directly, even if that meant violating the sovereignty of the countries they operate in. And make no mistake, Trump wasn't talking about Southeast Asian syndicates. His sights were on Latin America and most pointedly Mexico. In a follow-up Oval Office briefing, he didn't rule out sending in American special forces to dismantle cartels. The message was clear: America was prepared to act alone. But Trump didn't stop there. Remember when he floated the idea of renaming the Gulf of Mexico as the Gulf of America? Or when he mused about annexing Greenland and taking back the Panama Canal. Many laughed this off as Trumpian theatrics, but beneath the bluster lay a blueprint, a strategy to redraw America's sphere of influence from the Arctic Circle to the southernmost reaches of the Latin America. This isn't just about Trump. It reflects a broader trend, a new world order taking shape where the three military titans, the United States, Russia and China, are carving up the globe like chess players jostling for positions. Take Greenland. Melting Arctic ice is unlocking new sea routes and exposing untapped oil, gas and mineral wealth. Russia and China are already circling like sharks. Trump's statement about buying Greenland was America's way of planting its flag in the ice. Greenland, a protectorate of the Kingdom of Denmark, has found itself suddenly in the midst of this controversy. Let's make no mistake, the Danes are particularly very unhappy with Trump's off-the-cuff statements. Now let's shift to the south. The Panama Canal, a vital artery of the global trade, is under strain. Because of the changing climate, availability of reduced fresh water is threatening its operations. In this changing scenario, Trump is accusing Panama of giving in to the Chinese demands of allowing the ship's precedence over American vessels. Understandably, Trump wants to reclaim the canal to protect US interests. Russia too is redrawing boundaries. Its invasion of Ukraine wasn't just about territory, it was about dragging Eastern Europe back into Moscow's orbit and halting NATO's eastward creep. And in the Pacific, China's sweeping claims over South China Sea, despite international rulings against them, show how far Beijing will go to dominate its neighborhood. Yet beyond these three giants, there's another nation, smaller, leaner, and without the massive armies or the economies of a superpower. This country has no hesitation about using disproportionate military power against its neighbors if it perceives even the faintest threat to its security. You got it right, we are talking about Israel. In the cauldron of Middle East, Israel's intelligence mastery and military prowess have ensured it maintains the upper hand. In recent conflicts, it hasn't just cornered Iran, it systematically dismantled Iran's allies, Hamas, Hezbollah and the Houthis. Yes, Israel enjoys unwavering US backing, but make no mistake, it is Israel's own dogged determination and an uncanny ability to neutralize adversaries that allows it to dictate the rules in its neighborhood. Post 7th October terror episode in 2023, such is the omniscience of the presence Israel's intelligence that not even a sparrow can take flight in the skies of the Middle East without the unseen eyes of the Israeli air defense units already watching. And like the US, Russia and China, Israel doesn't shy away from breaking international norms if it believes its citizens are under threat. So here's the big question. Are we entering an era where power and influence override international law? Is the world fractured into zones controlled by dominant players, leaving smaller nations little choice but to align, resist or get crushed? Global Headwinds will continue to explore how this reshaping of spheres of influence could determine the future of global economics, energy security, and even climate crisis. Join us again next week as we explore how the world has become so unsettled and uncertain over the past 3 years. And if you enjoyed today's discussion, do press the like button.